A goodly evening, this is To Nerd Just a Human, and welcome back to Empire Total War, where our Swedish campaign last time saw the slaughter of St Petersburg. Pretty much a slaughter for both sides, it should be said, but we just about came on top of that ridiculously close battle. Now we have the follow-up. They have sent in a brand new force, 5 line infantry, a couple cannons, some Cossacks and some provincial cav. Now, we do have very much the advantage here, but it will be an interesting one for sure. Luckily, we did manage to snipe off their general last time. So with our general, and they don't really have one, do they? No, we'll be in a good position, hopefully, to take them out and maybe just march on Moscow in the winter. That's never going to go bad, is it? Elsewhere, of course, we did take over Courland. Courland is just looking a little bit on the dicey side, although we have now got ourselves, yes, a few more infantry here just to cover up potential weaknesses, but at the moment there's a severe lack of any Polish forces in our view, which means it might have actually missed a good opportunity to go and smash Vilnius, but I'm feeling a little bit unsure about that right this second. We'll give it a turn or two to pick up our economy and to just make sure we can scout where they are, but as we saw last time, Poland are pretty much at war with, I think, the entire world. Yes, so Prussia, Austria, and even some of the other states around as well. So, okay, they have a lot of potential enemies to be taken on over here. I suspect their armies are all around Breslau, which means the war with me probably means I should just get pushing over here. You know what? When we swing around to Warsaw, if we don't see anything, we're definitely going to be swinging in very, very soon. This is not my immediate concern, but an opportunity is an opportunity. And Poland are going to be the tougher campaign, I think. Taking out Vilnius probably will give me a decent opportunity to hold. And these are, wealthy things over here. It's an artillery fort as well. Farm, got a wealthy town. Okay, they've actually got some good stuff going on there in terms of, lack of population, which, as I discussed last time, is a little bit of a issue. Now, what also we had as an issue last time was the Norwegian rebellion, which was a bit unfortunate. Kind of not helped by the fact that A, I'm an absolute monarchy, and B, I have actually built 2 schools over here in Stockholm. I should keep a close eye on that, as a couple of comments have pointed out. People are not going to be happy about that at all. Some of the people in government are causing some unhappiness as well. I should bear that in mind. I might need to bring the tax down, but okay, we're not going to have this second school forever, but it's here for now just to, give us some early tech boost to help us catch up. Now, in terms of our boats, obviously we did send some lovely Indiamen out, not to India, no, to the trade networks, over to the Ivory Coast. And this boat here is getting us a good 1,000 monies, and that's along with the extra 1,000 we're getting from Maratha and the Ottoman trades. I think we're in a pretty good position now to make sure that we, still having the money to continue our campaigns. Now, this would help if we didn't get this army stuck in the middle of the field, but of course, it occurs to me between episodes that we do have a couple of cavalry who can make it forward and go and take on the reinforcements, or what's left of their army anyway. We're going to auto-resolve. It's going to be absolutely fine. We lost 38. They lost many, many more. And the other thing, of course, is that, experience does tend to go up strangely large amounts when you go in auto-resolve. So provincial cav have gone up, and Norway are gone. Excellent stuff. So with that, our army has dealt with that rebellion. Christiania, hopefully, he says on 0, will be chill. But military crackdown, we might well get another plus for military crackdown and repression in the next turn, having defeated that army. But either way, the army's going to swing down here and go and head off to the New World. Now, the provincial cavalry were originally just a garrison here, but okay, we're a bit shocked. These guys never managed to come out of the barracks because I think the barracks got smashed up, didn't it? Okay, some of the things got damaged slightly in the rebellion, so we'll have to deal with that in good time. But the first and most important thing, of course, is over here at St Petersburg, where the Russian army needs to get taken down. So, as discussed, we do have the line and infantry advantage, but this probably will take significant losses on both sides because, they do have the cannon advantage, and we had the line infantry advantage. So let's just see how we can manage this, but it's going to be, yes, a bloody affair either way. Let's it in. It's not an ideal battlefield for us, to be honest. We have this hill in between us here, and I would like to make good use of my cannon. Now, okay, for them equally, the hill isn't too helpful because it's kind of in the middle, and actually if they place their cannon over even on the highest point, they have a bit of a issue with the hill in their way too. So, okay, I'm going to hope they come forward to me. That's always the advantageous thing in this style of warfare to my mind. But, okay, this could be interesting. They're actually quite a way back on this occasion. Now what I'd like to do, oh yeah, let's go and get our cavalry immediately out to go and wipe out their cannon and their cav if at all possible. Now this is my general, so you know I need to be a bit careful, but I'll keep him at the back of the two units here. This regiment of horse should be capable with its experience of taking some of this out. I don't really want to run this guy down the middle, but they are now running straight in that direction. Maybe I should just... yeah, let's just bring it towards the cannon. They're more important than the cav, to be honest, but we need to bear them in mind. They are advancing, though, and that's good news. They've got some of the men behind the walls here. Cannon in this part of the world. They might take a few shots on my cav, but yeah, they're in a kind of awful position to do anything... other than hit their own wall, although they could have just hit my general because one of them wasn't too far off. The opening gambit is, of course, to go and take down the cannons if at all possible, and that is what we're going to do. The general is here. Ooh, unfortunately, they did land a big hit on our cavalry, right, but that's what the general's the second unit and not the first one. Those Cossack infantry are going to take some shots at us. They are wavering, broken. Okay, hopefully we can just outmaneuver these guys. Just keep on running over there. Get us over there. Those cannons are gone. They are turn their line infantry around. That's expected. We can just keep them moving at this point and see if we can pull something clever off here in the rear. Our general has taken a little bit of damage and I'm not very happy about it, but it looks like they are now at least distracted, and having failed to kill him, they're now running off in another direction. We can hopefully send these cav to try and snipe these, but they are very nice at defending them. Oh, we just about dodged those cannons, but I would not be happy if I were these cav. They are very tired at this point. They're fresh. I think we just need to get these cav out of here. I don't think there's any opportunity around these walls for us to take out those cannons, sadly. At this stage, we have our cavalry hiding behind this house here, which is probably sensible. Now, we are 45 to their... well, we're 46 to their 45, but we are obviously now pretty tired, albeit with a dash of experience. We'll just keep an eye on this part of the battle. If nothing else, we've done a lot to distract these cannons. They're still trying to shoot down this building rather than deal with us approaching over the hill. Okay, this might just work out for us, actually. I'm going to leave the battered unit back behind with the cannon because they're fixed artillery. I can't do anything about that. But we're in a pretty good position here to start moving everyone back across. Let's just make sure I pay attention to this cavalry unit because we're about to find... yeah, our infantry is about to meet some of theirs. So these two guys, maybe. Yeah, let's get these guys running into a position where they can come and support the general. That would be very nice indeed. At this point, my men are starting to rush in just a little bit more. Those Cossack infantry decide to run away, so we don't need to worry about them too much at this stage. But yeah, these guys are starting to arrive into this here battlefield. Let's just make sure we get ourselves like this side of that wall there and make sure... actually, do we want to be that side of the wall? We could be our side of the wall, but I just want to make sure they're not able to use it. You know what? We'll go and get ourselves right up against this wall wherever possible. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Swing right against this wall. Well, hopefully we look pretty good in that position. I'll get them more tightly organised in a moment. But that's good for us. They're about to shoot their own lads, which is excellent. That little hill in front of them is going to be their downfall, I would say. Okay, by the way, did we accidentally catch up with these guys? I think we might have, by the way. So, yeah, apparently we're in melee. I didn't really want that, but you know what? It's fine. It's done now. We'll swing the general in as well just to try and finish that off because... to be honest, we might as well make sure that battle is a victory. These two guys... ooh, you need to try and swing around in a flank, I think. Yeah, we can do some nice flanking over here. Right, let's get our line infantry into position. Their cannons are going to be blasting, but I don't think they can do much when we're right up against this wall with this hill in front of us. So we get this a bit more tidy. No, it's a little bit more tidy up against the wall, but I think we're looking pretty nice now. Managed to manoeuvre this pretty much how I wanted. And we have indeed broken the Cossack infantry out on this flank. The general can thus mop him up, and that means these two line infantry are now free to come and continue their march over onto the rear flank. Okay, now we're in a pretty nice position here where, ooh, do we want to move forward? They are not organised right now. You know what? They are really, really disorganised, and I think that means, can we? I might try and, oh no, I think it might be a bit late for these cav to come and run back across the line, but you know what? I'm going to get my men moving forward. I don't want the wall anymore. I think we just need to, before they get too organised, just get in position. But I'm going to send these cav to come and smash up these guys, just because I might be able to catch them out. The rest of the guys are trying to take up a good position. They are, that's the cannon. Okay, can't do anything with him. Just make sure that everyone who's running is running, please. Everyone get running. Okay, they are already kind of changing their mind. Their cannons might now land a hit, but look at this. They're too busy trying to reorganise with all of my flanking manoeuvres. They've already got... Oh, sorry. Is my cavalry doing anything stupid? No, that's fine. I'm fine. It's their provincial cavalry that's routing. All is good. Right, let's get the general into this kind of a position. Make sure we watch the regiment of horse as they take out this guy. Good. Okay, we are really up close now, and actually this might just turn into an actual fight, hand-on-hand fight. But, you know what? Not the end of the world if so. I'll try and shoot them where possible, but the cav have done their job. They've sniped those guys off beautifully. Oh, yes. This is just a perfect encirclement going on here. Don't know how they've cocked this up so much, but we are looking excellent. Okay, don't get bogged down in hand-to-hand. Just shoot. Just shoot. Okay? Whatever you like. This is super close quarter gunning down. It's actually insane. This is like proper whites of their eyes stuff. This is insanely close. Okay. Oh, we're going in. They're going in. Okay, fine. You guys keep shooting at them. These guys will do the same. And I think, to be honest, we'll be in a pretty nice position to do all of that. These guys are... Just make sure you're not too close to the fray as you try and do this flanking manoeuvre. That would be excellent. Jump just over the hill. Don't want him too close, but he can at least see what's going on. My provincial cav are over here. They should probably go and swing into the rear and just make sure we're mopping them up wherever possible. What is going on over here? We've got 87 against 71. That's not necessarily ideal, but that's actually our weakest unit. So don't worry too much about that. We actually have ourselves a little hill back here. We can really... I mean, we're just going to box them in beautifully. These guys might just want to actually just hand-to-hand these guys because they're about to charge into us, which isn't ideal. But you know what, the regiment of cav, that's kind of your job to mop them up. I might start sending my general back here as well because we need some mopping up duties. In fact, yeah, get after those line infantry. I do not want to see these guys again. And okay, it's mostly... Oh yeah, they are fleeing very quickly indeed. And I think as... Yeah, there's almost nothing left at this point. Almost nothing left. I think these guys actually go off that. Just get going. Just get going. Fine. You guys, turn yourselves around. Take out those lads. There are a few over there. All of you into melee with him. You should be shooting him. And I don't even know. They're so chaotic, these battles, aren't they? They're kind of glorious in their own silly way. You get into hand-to-hand. Let's get more fleeing. My general's around. He shouldn't get in a dangerous position, but he looks okay to me. Okay, gun him down, lads. And with that, I think we pretty much got victory. Don't really know what's left officially fighting here, but I think we'll just get all of our people out in this sort of flank and just make sure we're in a position to shoot anyone down who tries to run away. They're broken. They're getting chopped down. General, get on top of them before they are an issue. The provincial cav aren't doing a great job of mopping them up, but there we are. We'll continue and make sure they're all gone. Officially, it's a close victory, but again, Empire is a funny way of deciding what phrase it's going to use. Now, certainly looks like, yeah, we gained a bit of experience in the battle. There was some proper just eye to eye shooting people down. Lovely. Yeah, the Dimikans militia didn't get used, unfortunately, but we lost, yeah, half as much as them. It was always going to be a bloody affair. They have got some of their men escaping, but okay, they've actually retreated as far as the town and no further. That's all right. Well, we'll get ourselves up to the border, make sure they can't really do anything for now. We could, in theory, we can't quite go and take them on. That's fine. All right. Well, we need to get some more money, and we'll get these guys replenishing. Then we'll start sending them on. We should get a couple more units in. Yes, indeed, a couple more units. One of them actually is just the militia to stand around, so we don't have to worry about him. But I think other than that, it's probably time to end our turn. A big pile of messages for us here today, and an important one to begin with, which is our military research speed has sped up thanks to our excellent gentleman over here. And I do believe actually we're just at the point where we finished the plug bayonet, so it's moved us on to carbines. I can't actually recall exactly what that does. Some of the dragoon lads, well, that might be useful in the future, but let's get on the bayonet rung for now, because at the moment with plug bayonets we thus can't use the guns anymore when we start going to melee. It will give us a melee advantage for sure, and it's nice to have, but you need to be very wary about that. Plug bayonets means that obviously we can actually take the bayonet plug back out and switch between them like you can at the start. But yeah, at the start, when I say melee, we are just clubbing them with our guns, which doesn't seem ideal. So yeah, we're obviously just heading down towards fire by rank where possible. For that, we will need the drill school anyway, so it's probably well worth bearing in mind. Yeah, so we're going to need military syllabus for that. So once we've got that, then we can worry about building it. It's not that expensive, but yeah, fire by rank is very much what I'm focused on now. Successful mission, excellent stuff. So he's got himself into Moscow. The reinforced army seems to have run away for the time being, and actually I think they just burnt out their army on taking us on there. That is very good news indeed. So 2.5 grand to replenish, but it's kind of the most important thing. Do we have what we want here? Now actually that army can't quite make the bridge. Bridge battles don't really work quite the same way in this, do they? Nonetheless, we're going to go and send this line infantry to come and join us, and we'll just help to do the replenishment as we go. Now this is obviously more of a modern total war replenishment system where it kind of just yes, continues as you move along. Don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like it kind of makes sense to be able to recruit from within your own region as you go to some extent, but yes, then what's the point of the barracks and things in the city where you actually train them up? I don't know. Anyway, fresh recruitment, of course, Denmark, and Ingrid as well. So we've just sent that one over from there. Plug bayonet is done, as we've already seen. Agent detected. Yes, some Hanoverian has been... he evaded capture. This is someone else. Oh, this is this fool over here. Okay, yes, we did actually capture some Hanoverian guy as well. Trade route raided. Yes, I think we saw this. No, that's this over here. Can't do anything about the Barbary States over in that part of the world. A trade port has expanded. The fishing village has grown into a new port. Oh, that's marvellous news. Is that what we were looking at there? Yes, this is what Hanover tried to spy on and got met with a punch in the face. Portugal are dead. That tends to happen very early from my experience of watching this game. Not very, very sad. But maybe one day we will free them when we go all anarchic later in the game. This guy has become cautious because, yeah, I thought that general might try and be assassinated by their rake. I assume, yes, we did talk about sending our rake along. We'll send him off in a turn, I think. And Ori invented. I have no idea what that is. Okay, beautiful, beautiful machine. I'll have to catch up on that later, but hey ho, I'll catch that in the edit. But yes, so a big part of news for this turn. Money was looking better until I spent it all on this army, but this army is kind of the key thing for the time being, of course. Now let's go and grab our other rake over here and just see what's going on with the Polish. I'm pretty certain they'll all be over here in Breslau, but we'll go check on Lviv first and then swing over to Warsaw. Once again, very little over here. There is at least a couple units there, but nothing too noteworthy. Okay, so next time we'll be able to see Warsaw, and then that'll be kind of our last gambit of if we're going to go for a push or not. Now, okay, we can't get line infantry in these towns, can we? But we can get ourselves the cannon. So I might get myself another cannon. Provincial cav. Do we want any more cav over here? We've got 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. We could turn one of them into a general. You cannot recruit a general at this time. Well, that's slightly sad, but we'll get on with that when we need to worry about it. Protestant minister. I'm just keeping him away from the rake because I don't want him to be assassinated, but we do want to be converting the region, currently at 47%. And 1 turn for the cannon foundry over in St Petersburg, which is excellent news. So, okay, over in Poland, we might well just get ourselves... Oh, do we want actually to do that? Because I do probably need someone over in Norway. We still can't actually do it because we need to heal up the residents, which is going to cost slightly more than I actually have. That's a bit of a shame. So, bring our armies over in this direction. We'll get them on the boat, and this boat will obviously head up to Reykjavik, which is the next stop, the death of Denmark. Lots and lots of messages there from all of our men. Oh, can you not quite get on the boat? Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, well. Well, one day we'll actually make it. Ah! Hanover are sending someone, and this does bring me the opportunity or the question of, do I want to go and punch Hanover in the face? Because if they're going to take me on, could this army maybe have a better job going to deal with them? Now, I have purposely got myself plenty of troops over here. We could replenish these, probably a good idea. What do they have? Militia, regiment horse. They do have a general, but I'm not too concerned about that. That's why we've got these 2 line infantry here. Okay, this army might well have to do a little swing by Hanover. Maybe we've just been begged to take this over. I can't recall if it's on our list. I don't think it's on our list of objectives for the day. So currently we have Ingrid, we don't have Moscow, Norway, Poland, Brandenburg. There's actually not a huge amount of extra ones on here. Where is Brandenburg? One of the German ones is not. There we are. Yes, it is literally Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate, of course. Well done, Thomas. We'll deal with that one in time. All right, fine. Poland is presumably... Is it Warsaw, Poland? Yes, okay. That might be vulnerable as well, for all we know. Okay, well, Hanover wasn't really my plan, but to be honest, it might not be a terrible idea. Simply, I mean, how much is even in this area? I don't see very much. But if they're going to poke me, I don't know. We'll have to batter them first, and then we'll see. It might be a good... might be something I could use to get maybe the Dutch on side and make them friends with me, actually. Maybe I could give it to them. Start doing my Papal States campaign and giving away territory randomly. Although it would give a literal join into Berlin for when we in future take that. I don't know. We'll work that one out. Now, I'm not too concerned about this army taking us on, but maybe I wouldn't mind a cannon or something, to be honest, because this army over here at the moment... Recruitment, lovely. Yeah, our army on the boat has itself just the 1 cannon. Do we want more cannon? Maybe we're going to go take them on, we will. So you know what, maybe we'll just get 1 demi cannon. They don't cost too much. So we'll go and grab that for the time being. And okay, have a little look around the map and see what else we might want to spend our money on. Unfortunately, my Protestant missionary has died under suspicious circumstances, which is not very surprising, but we do have ourselves some cannons over in St Petersburg, as you might expect. And yes, Copenhagen under siege, but not actually being attacked, which is mildly surprising to me. I thought they might have bothered, so maybe we're just going to have to head on out and immediately do it. We can't demand surrender, but you know what, it's absolutely fine. We'll swing it in and we'll give them a good battering. It's not exactly the most spectacular battlefield. It's pretty much just going to be a straight up run up to each other and shoot each other as much as possible affair, but I should be fine in that regard. Got my general hitting the back of theirs after they charge into some militia. Not too concerned about that old situation. We'll try and get my line infantry guys into a better position, because right now they're not doing an awful lot. Regiment of horse is taken out. Let's just get on top of those guys. Now, actually, Can we get us into melee mode, lads? Yes, do get yourselves into melee mode. They might have broken just at the wrong time there, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to be a bit careful with my general horsemen, but let's just get on top of these guys and hopefully we'll be able to take them out. Likewise, you guys go on to hand-to-hand. Our line infantry will hopefully do the job very nicely back there. These guys, turn around and shoot them. Likewise, they're just some of the basic lads, but they'll hopefully do the job. Cavalry, get yourself out of there at this point. No need for you to die madly. I think in general we should be doing okay right now. Oh, they are just following my cav. Interesting. They do have some bodyguard over there who's also going to do some charging. We'll just have him gunned down wherever possible. These guys are now wavering, possibly because of these guys. Might see what I can do. You know what, I'm just going to swing my cav into them and see if that does anything particular. Yeah, they're not set to get a shot away here. Hope. Okay, there's a charge. Just run the cav straight through them and get these guys to run on in. Yeah, that's nice. We've got them broken. Cavalry doing lovely, lovely cavalry things. Right, those line infantry have done their job. Now I just need to try and turn some of these guys around into better positions. You get over there. That's some of your infantry guys. Okay, you are done shooting them. Get yourselves around here and support them. This is a messy battle, to be honest. It's a load of rubbish troops who are breaking very, very quickly indeed. But we'll get our cav to come and mop these guys up. I don't really want any... Yeah, I don't want the steady battle with those horses for too long. We'll lose more men than we need to. But we'll hopefully get them pinned down. Can you run, please? It's slightly more urgent than you're giving it all credit for. Bodyguards running off in that direction. Yeah, just start shooting. Start shooting. There was no sound effect there. There we go. There's the sound effect I'm looking for. I think we've mostly got it cleared out now. Cavalry can probably... Yeah, you're just mopping them up. Then you can swing around and deal with these guys. You're probably going to get back into the battle. But overall, despite a little bit of messy work, I did kind of leave my weaker troops on that side, which is what they attacked. My line infantry have obviously pretty much taken no knocks, which is what I was expecting and what I was kind of hoping, is that we keep them nice and strong and then we would be able to roll them up at this stage of the battle. Make sure most of my casualties are kind of the worthless lads that I don't really care about. And with that we should, if these guys want to run a little bit quicker, get round to those militiamen, finish them off, get these cav around the rear and clear out Hanover. We're going to shift over to the plug bayonets now, and that's going to turn this battle around very, very quickly because we are about to get massively superior in our stabbing technique. Look at these guys trying to whack us around the head with their clubs. Look at that club swacking. No, we've got spikes on the end of it, damn it. And that's cleared them out. And with that, I think we have victory, to be honest, because there isn't really much else going on. Unless someone else is regrouped somewhere. Nope, that's victory. They call it a close victory once again, but to be honest, my strong units were always exceedingly strong. So, marvellous job. Apparently the armed citizen can't use the plug bayonet, but the militia could, so at least some of them could. So I need to bear that in mind for future, but it was nice to use that here today. We lost an awful lot less than them. They are going to retreat. Do I want to do anything about them or not? I don't really want them causing me problems. And to be honest, they're just someone that Prussia's going to take if I don't. So maybe I should just go and clear them out. Also, where is the British army that was definitely on here? Those Prussians need to be dealt with, because that's presumably hurting some of the trade. Successful mission, excellent stuff. City besieged, we knew that already. And recruitment report. Courland had themselves a beautiful cannon. Okay. Well, as we said, we do need to know what's going on in this part of the world. So let's swing on over. Poland do have themselves a Catholic missionary. Dirty, dirty, filthy Catholics. Disgraceful. Okay, Warsaw. Come on, give me nothing. Ah, there's actually a fair army in Warsaw. Okay, this is what I need to be wary of them. They've got themselves some Lancer Cav, which again will be gunned down easily enough, but not until I kind of maybe get my infantry a bit better. Free line infantry, okay. That can reinforce way too quickly. I don't want to push that until I can get a few more of my guys over there. Now, I probably still need to be getting some line infantry out in this part of the world, so I'll get one there. And as for the rest of my money, I don't know. We'll have to see what we can do with it. We'll get these guys on the boats. And then the question is really, do we want to... Yeah. Do you want to go deal with Hanover? At the very least, I'm going to go swing round and deliver them at this port. We can always pick them up over here later. But yeah, we'll leave our army. Where's our army, lads? Give me my army. There we go. Okay, and we can bring these guys over here. Now, they do have that town. We could at the very least do a little bit of pillaging or something of that ilk, couldn't we? Okay, let's get headed in this direction. I'll grab my 2 line infantry to come and join them, because to be honest, their main job was to defend Copenhagen. If Copenhagen, I've sent the wrong men. Oh dear, right, Copenhagen. What happened to my men? Okay, they've joined, but the others didn't. That was some strange UI-ness going on there. Is Copenhagen now really upset? It's not completely upset. We can handle that for a turn. Oh dear, right. We are definitely looking in a strong position here to come and do something. So we can't go any further this turn, but we're going to go and posture ourselves up towards them. It might at least give us some nice diplomatic situations if they want to push the envelope. But I'd kind of rather, to be honest, get my navy around here. Just making sure that I'm ready. Yeah, we can walk over to that village there. So we'll maybe swing in this direction to Reykjavik, but I want to make sure Hanover can be dealt with. I might need to just have a chat to see if we can get some peace. But before peace, let's make sure there's nothing we can do just to punch them in the face, because yes, it might just end up Prussian otherwise. So it might be better for me to grab it. Our main other order of business, of course, is to deal with the Russia question. And okay, they do have a weird spattering of armies. These might just be battered remnants of what we faced. We certainly don't want to deal with them in Moscow. Oh, look at that, 7,000 monies. Lots and lots of things going on there. But okay, we can't quite make it there, unfortunately. So we're just going to squat at the bridge. See if these guys come into us. I'm quite happy with them to do that, to be honest. As for the army here, okay, it's not an awful lot, but there obviously will be a fair garrison. I think we've taken out most of the army, but we'll see what happens on the end turn and see if they want to come and face us here on the bridge. Some intriguing opportunities in the new turn then, and nothing has happened with the Russians. They seem to have scattered to the forests, but that very much suits me. I do have an agent over here, so we might as well have a go at the old assassination. And how is it going to go? Your agent was detected. Oh, disappointing. Should have assassinated the damn lad, but oh well. Oh well, and on the other hand, we can at least just march on in towards Moscow. I'm sure nothing can possibly go wrong. We're not actually doing it in the winter. It's the summer of 1705. And it says we're in a pretty good situation here. Surrender refused. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought? But defences, settlement, fortifications, fine. We have 2 line infantry and then a big pile of mob, demi-cannons and some of their cavalry. We obviously have a huge amount of line infantry compared to theirs. We absolutely have this. Let's head on in. Well, here we are then with a massive star fort to take down. Okay, it's not quite a massive star fort, but we do have ourselves an actual artillery fort to take on. So that is, yes, something that should be slightly noted in terms of this assault. Hopefully, we can manage to actually avoid losing too many of our men to their cannon. The basic cannons up here are not too powerful, but there are a fair few of them. So we might well take on a few more losses than we like. But we should have cannons taking down the walls a little bit. So, with any luck, yeah, we'll make it in good time and don't lose too many of our line infantry. On the plus side, we have at least managed to rout their cannons, which were sitting outside, so that's lovely for us. They're probably well in range now, so get out of there, laddies. Get out of there. Yeah, they're getting slaughtered. Wavering, I don't blame you, to be honest. Okay, cannon, come on. Hopefully you're doing your job. Blow down this wall, damn it. Oh, and the wall is starting to collapse now. We're at 50%, and that's going to make them panic, which is good news for us. We are still just walking towards it currently. We are starting to take a few more hits than I would probably like, but 66% now, that's looking good. We're getting some militia around to the side. Some of these guys around to the side. They'll just get up their grappling hooks and whatnot, which is a pretty ambitious way to climb walls if you're asking me, but hey-ho. Starts, I guess at this point of Empire Total War, starts swinging towards some of those more modern siege battles you've seen Total War, where it's a little bit more simplified, you know, kind of ladders pulled out of your asses kind of thing. We're not there yet, but I think, you know, the grappling hooks starts to feel towards that kind of a direction. I guess it's perfectly feasible, but probably not the way I'd like to be walking into it. I'd much rather walk into this big empty hole in the wall which is about to appear in a few seconds' time. So yeah, that's very much what I plan to be doing. We do, of course, the plug bayonets, and our superior infantry should hopefully put us in a good position here. Can we get these guys running a bit faster, please? We have some of these guys over here trying to clamber. There we are. Yeah, magic hooks, which for some reason they're not throwing off the cliff for any particular reason. We're at 91% now. That's just where we want to be. A few of our lads are now climbing up over this side as well. This is good news for us. Are you doing anything? Yes, they are. They're doing something. There we are, 100%. And I would say at this point, let's just get some of our guys running on in. I assume the debris is going to, yay, magically teleported away. That's excellent. Okay, so are they going to stand and block it, or are they actually going to let us run on in? I would say hopefully they let us run on in, but okay, just stand and shoot for a moment if you can. No, it's fine. We'll get our lads into the town if we can do that then. You plug in your bayonet and just go and deal with them. Likewise, my good sir. Actually, you know what? Just get yourself in behind if you can. Oh, the horses are coming in. Look like the horses are there. Okay, plug your bayonets as well. These first few units are going to go full-on infantry mode. Okay, these two units can run through. That'll be grand. These guys are distracted by fighting us over here. They are distracted, he says. They're actually climbing down off the walls. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. These guys can hopefully get some nice shots up from over here. These guys are going to continue fighting. You know what? If you're stuck in hand-to-hand, just go bayonet. We don't have the plug yet. Let's bear that in mind. But we can at least start to push through a little bit. Okay. We are getting them wavering. That is good. We are immediately coming into these guys as well. Are you the ones who are supposed to be coming round? I don't know where they're going. Get yourselves in the city, damn it. Or in the fort or whatever this is. I've got one unit back there as just an extra reservist should I want him. Looks like we're largely doing the job we need to. These guys are just going to hold this particular flank as much as possible. Okay. Good. More men running in. I want you to bayonet as well. But I want you not to bayonet. I want you to try and pick up some kind of gunning position if at all possible. That'd be absolutely marvellous. These guys are getting hacked down a little bit more than I'd like, actually. Keep planning for it. They're actually not gone yet. That's a little bit irritating. Might get my horse in just to kind of give an extra bit of support. And actually these infantry can come and do the same kind of thing. I think up here we should have some lovely, lovely fire support potentially. Not quite. Not sure if they're actually able to do too much shooting from up here. Oh, yep, they're lining up for it. Do you have a nice shot? Difficult camera work. Anyone? There we go. 21. Oh, and with the walls under our control. Oh, that was an immediate slaughter. That is exactly what we want to see. Continue shooting on down to the next guy if at all possible. You know what? No, just hold position over there. You're in a good place. Let's get more men into the city. They seem to be very distracted by our terrible militia lads over there. I'm quite happy with that circumstance. And, oh, in come the cav. The cav are hopefully just going to push that over the line. That's the kind of thing I want here. Just get more of a surround. You're fighting hand-to-hand, aren't you? That's fine by me. Okay, these guys, who do they want to gun down? I don't know. Yeah, we're just getting any shots in we can right now. We're currently fighting these guys. Tell you what, you get yourself over here, and as soon as we get the opportunity to take on anyone up on that wall, we'll go and do it. I think that's going to work for us. Plenty of shots to be had, and I think we're just chunking our way through. It's going to take a little while, but I think we'll be fine. Let's slowly move ourselves into position. I have a feeling I'm losing a lot more men than I need to in this battle, albeit I think most of my line infantry are actually in good shape. It's the militia that I've kind of used to throw away that is currently the one dying. But this is good now. We've got this plaza under control, and with the plaza under control, we can pretty much just line ourselves up to try and guard up as much as possible. So got some cannons shooting, just trying to cause chaos really to their men up here. These guys, by the way, are absolute heroes. Plug in your bayonets. Did I click on the wrong unit there? No, I didn't. There's just not many of them. So yeah, if you're just stuck up there, just do as much as you can to hold them off. At this point, these guys are going to start running down for obvious reasons, and yeah, we can just gun them down as much as possible. So we will have some lovely shots coming in soon enough, I think. These guys, though, I think are already plugged in, so maybe just get these guys around to this flank. I think that would be much better. But the timer is ticking down. We're down to 1 minute now. Perfect. As the timer ticks down, then we're just gunning down the last few men, and with 4 seconds to go, we can officially end it. It says a heroic victory. I feel like we lost a fair few men in that battle, to be fair, but we'll absolutely take it. And with that, yeah, we lost 518 men, albeit quite a few of them were our militia lads on that particular occasion. We are gaining the odd bit of experience here or there, but you know what? The main job is done. With that, we have captured Muscovy. And that is exactly what we want to see. Okay, I imagine it's not very happy. Minus 18. I have no idea how we are planning to hold this, by the way. So we'll have to figure that one out, to be honest. But you know, we can try and work that one out in time. There might be some things we can demolish around here, but for the time being. Okay, we'll have a little peruse around the region. Some farms over here. Another town, Quite a lot of towns, actually. Towns and farms in general. I don't see any school. School does tend to bring unhappiness from what I'm aware. So, okay. Might have to have a good look at this and figure out how... I mean, it's just resistance. It is almost entirely resistance and a little bit of religion. Can't do anything about that because they assassinated my guy. It is what it is. Otherwise, I've got another town over here. It is a big old region, but I don't think there's much I can currently do other than let that tick down over time. But, okay, that's a big game for us. It's a massive chunk of the map. As for Hanover, I'm a little bit intrigued by what we should do here. I'm going to put us on the bridge, see what they do this turn. But I'd kind of rather get peace if we can. They currently do have themselves a fair few units. Do I want to... You know, I could besiege them and just see what they decide to do with me. So I'm going to demand surrender. They will refuse, of course. But I think for now we'll just continue the siege. It says 5 turns still surrender. We'll see what they want to do about it because I'm not in a massive hurry to go and deal with Denmark. But, you know, probably something I need to think about pretty darn soon. We'll try and replenish a fair amount. That's 1,300 of our monies. More guys over here. Get back into Copenhagen. To be honest, they're not exactly in a position to do much help in this battle. I have changed over, by the way, people in government just a tiny bit. I got a new guy in, which is definitely helping. I can't remember. It wasn't this guy. I think I got like the Navy or the head. Yes, I think it's the new head guy, and then with the Navy guy across. So he has some useful things that are very much happiness based. So maybe that will help a little bit. It seems to have done something positive anyway. A little bit of money to spend, albeit not a huge amount. We'll see if they want to come to the negotiation table. I suspect they probably just want to come out and attack us because they're probably in a very good position to do so. But I just want to make sure we're making it be known that we're going to punch them in the face if we get the opportunity. As for our rake over here, I don't want to go all the way over to Breslau necessarily, but I do want to see vaguely what's going on. I don't have an idea about Prussia, to be honest, because yeah, Königsberg and Gdansk potentially intriguing to me. Okay, so we have some stuff here. More army in that direction, and we obviously also have ourselves, yes, some of the Austrian forces. It's intriguing. Alright, what I probably want to do is station myself somewhere between these three so I can see what's going on. No immediate need to poke at Warsaw, but we want to keep it in mind. Vilnius is certainly looking vulnerable if we want to take up that opportunity. There's a Russian gentleman over there, which is intriguing. We do have a new port, by the way, up in the north, Umea, so that hopefully is just slowly making us grow a little bit more. And we are, 3 turns away from our 2 technologies, so that's looking good. Slowly things are coming together, even if I have no idea what I'm actually doing. Well, it looks like Hanover do want to come out and face us, and I don't blame them for that plan. I do have cannon where they don't, and okay, I have some slightly damaged line infantry here, but I do at least have the superior troops. This could be very painful indeed. They actually have plenty of cavalry too, so I have to play this very carefully. But let's head in and see what we can do. Normally this kind of battle would be a very calculated risk, but on this occasion I don't really know enough about the game to know if this is sensible. What I do know is we have ourselves a half decent little geographical position here. So over here we have ourselves a lovely little cliff which is going to prevent them from flanking us. If they want to try it, they're going to get themselves gunned down, and this little mini cliff heads all the way around this particular unit here. We have our cannons just down here, if only because we do have the canister shot, and so I do want to be able to blast them in the face when they come to us. So we'll give them a good blast in the meantime. We've got 3 units over here. Once again, just making sure if they come around this way, we've got them gunned down. So I think we've got as decent a defensive position as we could hope for, realistically. But we'll have to see how this goes, because they're the ones on the offensive, so the onus is on them, but ooh, this one's going to be very tough if we're actually going to put it off. It's taken them ages to actually start moving. It's a good 12 minutes or so, but they are now finally moving. I've been shooting down their wall a little bit because, you know what, I might as well have the opportunity to run on in and claim it for myself if they're going to be foolish in this battle. They're about to walk in range though, so you know what? Yeah, fire at will, do what you like. Please, though, actually, don't do what you like. Shoot down the bodyguard if at all possible. That would be absolutely magnificent. Well, this could be very, very interesting indeed. My cannons are taking a few shots. I'm not sure we're quite taking out their general, unfortunately, but there's some firelock running over in that direction. There are some militia running over here, though, so canister, get yourself changed over and just ready yourselves, actually, because these guys are possibly about to wander into distance. Please let them get within distance of the canister. Okay, we're probably in a good position over here to get actually some flanking in. It's going to take a while to flank over on this side for obvious reasons. But, yeah, get your canister shots into these guys. They're right in front of us. Oh, that's lovely. Actually, yeah, shoot them. They're right in front of us. Some nice shots coming in there. You guys get yourself running into that flanking position. We might as well try and take advantage of this positive moment. They're going to charge in their cavalry, surprisingly. Okay, 2nd Regiment of Horse hasn't really managed to charge in properly, but this is annoying. This is where I don't have the proper bayonet options. Keep shooting if at all possible, but if we need to, no, we're just going to go straight in with the actual bayonets on these guys. This is where I need... I think one of these guys needs to be redeployed over here, actually. One of you get yourselves over here quick. They are trying to flank, but it's not going to do a great job. If nothing else, actually, just cover that flank. Get there quick. Okay, you shoot them. You shoot them. Your shotgun shots are blasting through them. That's hopefully doing some lovely, lovely work. These guys need to hold desperately. Hopefully some good damage done on them, but to be honest, just actually turn yourself around and deal with these guys. Actually, no. Get yourself around over here. Your job is to shoot these guys as they arrive. But a little bit concerned about how we're going to be doing at the front here. The shotgun cannons continuing to do some excellent, excellent work. And I think over on this side we are doing, Yeah, a decent job of mopping that up. Can we get our other cavalry over here? There's an awful lot of men in one position. Yeah, actually, you guys go onto bayonets and melee them, melee them, melee them. We've got a bit of a charge on you, but I think we need our guys in there just to support that. Right, we need... Oh, this is not quick enough over here. Can these guys... Yes, they can. They can still shoot some of that. Okay, my cav are going to come and support this position. Are you going to arrive in time? Please arrive quicker on time. That's going to be excellent, please, because you need to come and support the flank, which is potentially in big trouble if you don't turn up very soon. Okay, we're getting shot, but I think we'll be fine. Get your shots in. That's going to be good. Okay, I'm going to get my general around the flank here. These shotgun cannons are kind of everything right now. You get into them. You guys forget about that and just come and deal with this. This is flanking from all sides against everyone here. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, this is... You need to plug your bayonets in as well. You just shoot into them like mad dogs, please. This is utter mad. Oh dear, the general is in big trouble here. They're much more in range than I thought they would be. Get yourself out of there. Okay, we are getting these guys pretty close to it. You guys come and deal with that. These guys come and join the general melee here. You turn around and shoot these cannons, the ones right in front of you. I feel like... Right, yeah, you bayonet as well, then just get into them and clear them off. You can now get a nice flanking manoeuvre in. Potentially those firelock could be annoying, but it might not be. General is still doing kind of half nothing. Oh, this is a big mess. Enemy general was killed. That might just be perfect. Our cannons are now getting picked off, which is not good news. We didn't quite manage to get these guys around in time to deal with them. Probably because I don't know how to press run half the time, Thomas. That would have helped for sure. Okay, start mopping them up. Start mopping them up. Turn these guys around as well. Oh, this is just a chaotic mess of a battle, and I kind of love it. No idea what's happening. But, yeah, turn into those guys. They're broken. Fine. Turn around into these guys. These are bayonetters. How are we doing over here? Probably about to lose, to be honest. You guys need to turn up against these guys. Thank God I had that one extra unit here. Cannons! Cannons, cannons, cannons. Yes, that's what I was about to ask you. Are you going to be doing that anytime soon? I think we've won. Just about, anyway. God, this is kind of mad. Right, well, there's an awful lot of running people. I'm just going to tell people to mop up what they can. Oh yeah, there's still a battle over here. Get the general out of there, don't let him die randomly. General, just mop them up, please. We need someone else to go and deal with the one unit that's actually still fighting. We do actually have a lad over here that we need to go and kill, so please go and kill him. General's going to go and mop these guys up. And everyone else, to be honest, I don't think we're going to catch most of these guys, so maybe we just mop up what we can. And yeah, maybe actually go off fire at will. Do go to cannon. And let's go back. Yes, so some of these are going to get themselves back into fight. Stop, get yourself ready to shoot. We'll get the cannons shooting back up this wall for the time being. He's doing that job. It's really just this unit that didn't quite break. But everyone else, I think, just bring ourselves back. Yeah, bring yourselves back into position on the hill, please. Get yourselves back into battle wherever possible. And over at the rear, we're finally going to be charging into these guys, and I think that should at least break them, you'd think, wouldn't you? I mean, you certainly hope so. They're being shot right now, and okay, there's the odd unit still fighting, but it's pretty much all over, apart from the odd unit who might have decided to get back into this. How these guys are still fighting, I don't know. We're just going to get around the back of them now and gun them down. General's back over there. Somehow he didn't die from that flanking manoeuvre. The geography here has really put us in a much better position than we ever should have been, I think. So the horse to chase down. You, my good sir, are doing much the same. Have they actually got anything in here? They haven't, you know. Well, Mr. Cannon. Controlled by nobody. I think we can just start running someone in, actually. We might actually just be able to take this over. That would be absolutely excellent. We just start getting up there, if that's the situation. And I don't think really anyone's going to come back into this fight. It's pretty much just that unit over here, which seems to be broken now. So I don't really know why the battle is still going on, other than... No, I think we'll continue, actually, because I suspect there's a good chance might just be to walk into the fort right now, which would be excellent, assuming that works how I imagine it works in this game. I did assume I could walk onto the plaza and it would just kind of count it down as if I'd taken it over, but I guess we've already had victory, so there's nothing really much more doing, it seems. We'll just charge down whatever we can, but I think everyone's gone at this stage, so yes, let's quit the battle. Close victory. Yeah, you can certainly say that again. That was dicey. It was always going to be, but there's a clear victory. People gain experience. They certainly should, because that was kind of insane to have won. Technically, we're still besieging it. I very much hope they're all dead, technically, because I don't know how else this is going to work. And yes, the Russians are, of course, taking over and burning everything in Moscow. But with these guys absolutely battered, I think the auto-resolve should be fairly happy for me to win, because there was very much nothing worthwhile remaining. There's also basically nothing remaining of our units either. So, okay, nation destroyed, Hanover has been demolished, region captured, and I have no idea what we're planning to do with this, because quite simply, we only have it because, you know, well, they waged war with us, and I was kind of feeling petty and wanted to burn them all down. So there we are, we've taken that over. I guess next time we'll work out what we're actually going to do with it, because... okay, that wasn't really the plan. So yes, today should have really been all about Moscow. And Moscow, by the way, which is obviously about to rebel. But ignoring that problem, yeah, I would say, at least on the battlefield, it's been a positive day of success. We'll have to go deal with Iceland another time. But for now, oh yeah, well, this went surprisingly well. Got a little bit of money. This hopefully is going to bring me in some more as well. That would be absolutely marvellous. But yes, we're going to have to find a way, maybe do a research on fixing the whole, you know, rebellion issue over here, because there's not really anything I can do other than wait for the rebellion and then go and crush the rebellion. But in the meantime, I guess I can do a little bit of repair, because these things being unhappy probably isn't helping either. Okay, so yeah, at the very least, there's a bit of happiness going on from all of that. But yeah, that's not going to fix it entirely, is it? I don't think so. Anyway, we'll solve all of that next time, maybe, or it will fall apart. But at the very least, we've done some good expanding, and for that, I don't know, we can be happy, I suppose. I will leave you. I'm Thomas. This is Nerds the Human, and this has been Empire Total War. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have you heard the good news, my friends? Here's the good news. It's the Pope. Has the Pope ever done as badly as I'm doing as the Pope right now? God only knows. God only knows. Down goes the spoon of destiny. And there he goes. It took every last bolt we had.